Let me get a travel story.
I've traveled a lot. But the youngest, I would say, something that was introduced to me. Went to Austria. That sounds crazy, man. That shit is outside of Germany. You know what I'm saying? But this is as a young kid, man. I'm like 13. Not even 13, 12. And I still got my 6th grade homeboys, still friends of mine. We went to the same place. This dude, he grew up in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? And we went to went to Germany and then Austria together. Whole 6th grade class. We went there and stayed for 1 week. Went skiing for the first time ever. You know what I'm saying? And that right there was, man, imagine that. 12 years old, I think. 12. Doing something like that, man. You know what I'm saying? That was the best something. And then matter of fact, so my mom will tell you this too. I was the first time on skis, I won first place out of all the little skiers. They had like all the 6th grade classes. I won first place on skis, you know what I mean? The downhill slope, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you got all these different slopes, but I was an athlete, you know what I mean? Put me on some skis. I was already riding skateboards and put me on some skis and stuff. It was all about the balance.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, man.
All right.
That was experience of a lifetime, man. I'll never forget that, man. Man, Mr. Stewart, he died like maybe like 10 years ago. My 6th grade teacher. He changed the whole world, man. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as me and my people, and the dude that I'm talking about, a black brother from Chicago, you know what I'm saying? Hair, you know what I'm saying? Wild, and he was right there with me.
Was that your first time going to Europe?
Nope.
Nah, that was the second time?
Second time. So second time. Yeah, I had been to Schwäbisch Hall, Germany before. You know what I'm saying? So to Germany twice. Austria. Yeah.
Okay.
And I learned a little German, man. You know what I'm saying? I learned a little German out there. Yeah, man. To this day, man, I can still sprechen Sie Deutsch. You feel me? I can still sprechen Sie Deutsch. Yeah. You know I'm gonna hit you with that one, though. You know I'm gonna hit you with that one.
You said a week. The first thing, were you homesick?
No, not at all.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, the second thing, was it any type of culture shock?
Yes, for sure.
All right. Like what?
Because the landscape, you think about I don't know if anybody could even imagine the landscape. If you've been to Europe, the landscape is just breathtaking. You know what I'm saying? And then the structures, the castles type structures, the buildings, the houses, the hotels, everything is, and the food, everything is just, and the food is so good. You know what I'm saying? So it was 100% culture shock, but in a great way. It was nothing that I would never want to experience again, because everything was just beautiful. Everything from top to bottom, man. I couldn't imagine a 12-year-old doing nothing like that right now. You know what I'm saying? I think that was just, Mr. Stewart was my 6th grade teacher, man. Every Friday he had us in swim class, man. So he used to take us to a pool, take the whole class to a pool. It wasn't like, man, I'm probably like 6th grade, probably like 15, 20 of us or something like that. Take us all to the pool and learn. We got swim lessons on every Friday. Mr. Stewart was the best teacher, and he made sure all his kids in his class knew how to swim.
That's good, because the average adult doesn't know how to swim.
Right, I do know that.
And that's cool that he had the foresight for that.
That was way back then, man. That was 91, man. 91 or something like that.
But check this out. So now, as we're talking about it, you know how me and you would say some things don't change no matter what era, like certain things don't change. What if that's one thing that doesn't change?
What's that?
And the adults don't swim. Now, what if when is in his era, same thing. The adults didn't swim. The average adult didn't know how to swim. So what if he saw the foresight that let me do this because that has to change. I'm thinking like, damn, it could have been like that back then.
Imagine he's seen a kid drown or a kid in trouble before. Maybe he's had an experience before himself or something like that. But for real, for him to have taken that initiative in every year, even when I was out of that class, it was still, that was his thing. Every class
that's good, man.
Had like, I wonder where that came from, man. That was something serious though. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody learned how to swim.
So you learned how to swim from that dude?
Yeah. Hell yeah. After all of them sessions and lessons and yes, sir.
Now I'm gonna tell you this because we're friends. Now I can swim like a mug. Of course, I could tread water. I learned how to. What's up?
You say you could swim like a mug, and then you said, of course, you could tread water, but it's starting to sound like you can swim, but then you can't swim.
Oh no, I can swim. I can swim.
Okay.
Yeah, no doubt, no playing around. Yeah, I can swim.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
It sounds
all
like
right. No, I was just saying I learned how to tread water from G.I. Joe. You remember that at the end, G.I. Joe had the little Joe at the end? He said, move your arms like this. Man. For real, he said, move your arms like this and move your legs.
They used to have
like
those at the end. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I learned it from G.I. Joe.